Hello world, welcome to MBU Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be Conspiracy Stuff 20. I had the 20 mark on that motherfucker now. But yeah, this is just gonna be so I hate all the news companies and the stations or whatever. Like probably like 99% of them. So even though this is gonna be coming from a news station, don't think I'm like, oh, this is this. No. Fuck Fox News too. So when I destroy CNN all the time, motherfuckers he Fox News. No, fuck Fox News too. Just like same thing when I bash either the Democrats or the Republicans. Fuck both the motherfuckers, bro. Or like I hate like the religious bigots or people that are in religious bubbles. When I break down my non-religiousness, they quick to atheist. I mean, I'm like, bitch, goddamn, y'all so programmed to go just straight to auto assumptions and shit. What do you believe in? What do you believe? Bitch, I believe in what's believable. But a talking snake and God being jealous and drowning the planet, that sounds like some bullshit to me. But believe what you want. I guess shit, just put it in a holy bucket. Boom, got your ass. Nah. But this is like little microchip BS, and I'm thinking one of the reasons they don't want to give us the nutrition facts and ingredients of in vaccines and shit, especially this out of nowhere quick. Oh, we got the shit for COVID already, y'all. I'm like, bruh, a lot of closed-minded creatures and Negro bots think they made the vaccine to help with the virus. I'm like, shit, I think they made that virus to get a lot of motherfuckers vaccinated. But we'll see what these long-term effects are. Still ain't been long enough. You know what I'm saying? Because about March 2020, and at least when this video is recorded, it's been 2 years. And I'm like, that's still not long-term enough for me. But, hey, all the info that I put in my vaccine stuff playlist, y'all go check that on my BitChute page. I'm like, you don't even need that long to see some of the bad effects. But here we go. All right, shout out again to Mustafa1611. I think I gave him a shout out on Pro Sports Rick Fix Scripted 8. But here we go. Fox News promoting the Mark of the Beast implantable microchip compilation.
ID a couple of times.
10 million times before you can get into your
Right.
office.
Because it's a little RFID chip in
go
there.
anywhere.
It opens the doors. Well, and sometimes you can't find it. Wouldn't it be great if rather than looking for this, you simply swiped your hand and it opened the door?
Speak for yourself, Steve Ducey. There's a Wisconsin company that, see that little microchip that you would put in maybe your dog? If your dog is missing, you can find them. They're putting this in their employees, and they have 50 employees that said, yeah, we'll do it. They put it in right here, Janice. Can we show this on camera? This looks very painful. Between your thumb and your forefinger, right there.
And they say, so if you buy a snack in the company workroom,
you can
they'll
just
track it.
swipe your
But
hand.
oddly, they also say it keeps your medical records in there. So who has
Well, that's
that?
a possibility.
Can your company track you?
That's
That's
possible.
every move.
No,
All
they
got
say
sick.
they're not going to do that.
They
So-
say they're not going to do that.
So if you're on the beach, they've got that microchip.
But it would open doors, allow you to use a copy machine, and even log onto your computer. Think about that. Rather than logging on thing, you just put your hand right
Is
there.
that something you would do, Steve?
Well, let's ask the folks out there. What do you think? Ron, would you?
It's like, motherfucker, she asked you real quick though.
He writes, the day I can install a chip in my body to buy snacks or open doors where I work, it's time to learn a new skill.
Jay on Twitter says, if someone wants to put a microchip under my skin, they had better bring the SWAT team with them.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. I like the idea of tracking your pets. You know, if you lose your pets.
Sure,
I don't know
chip
about
for a dog. It was
beings.
very effective.
Because you lost your dog and you could find your dog. Where do they put it in your dog?
Right there, in the fleshy part of the neck.
Oh my
The dog, it didn't bother the dog. I don't think that would
I would like to interview one of these employees.
See,
King James was a bitch. Fuck that
That would
Bible
provide
shit.
you with an incredible amount of information. He talked to Bill O'Reilly.
Sorry, Bibleese. Okay, look, there are some lines in there that sound cool. Like, basic ass shit sometimes to me. Like, now, this just as an example. Like, if the Bible says something like, drink water because it's good for you. Like, motherfuckers are over the top. I'm like, bro, that's just some regular shit you should already fucking know. Oh, you need that holy book, though. Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm like, there is some bullshit in that book, too, to show that backward savage dumbass dudes wrote that shit. And I guess another side note is like, since those books were written by men, those books can be wrong and the creator or God still exists. These closed-minded creatures can't accept that to where these holy books have become God and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to, yeah.
About the possibilities of a library in your brain.
Wait, hold on, what, bro?
Talk to Bill O'Reilly. That would provide you with an incredible amount of information. He talked to Bill O'Reilly about the possibilities of a library in your brain. Sometime in the next century, because computer chips are getting smaller and faster, and eventually the time will come when a child is implanted with a little chip back here and will learn to control the chip in the same way that you learn to control your bodily functions and your voice and your movements, so that not only can you, right now my mind is telling my body to talk, and it's supplying my mouth with the words that I'm giving to you, and the mind could also learn to say to the chip, go to a certain web page, download some information, and supply it to the inside of my eyeballs. You believe that you're going to be actually able to tell your mind through a chip to provide you with information that you can then speak. So on this program, this would be great for me. You put a little chip in there, and if I didn't know something, I could say that you would have to say it out loud or just think it. Either way. I could just think it. Give me an answer. Right now, we're loaded up with bionic stuff already. I'm wearing glasses. I have fillings in my teeth. This is a wristwatch. I'm wearing clothing, which allows me to adjust to the climate as I go outside. So it's obviously only a matter of time until convergence allows us to match the number one tool of the next century, and that would be the computer chip. I mean, okay, so the computer chip, glasses are tools. Sure, but all of these are external. The computer should be in you, and that's what frightens me. Well, it could be in you, or it could be wherever you wanted it to be. And it would allow you to make telephone calls without having a cell phone, allow you to surf the web without having a monitor. Well, show me how. So if I had a chip embedded in my head, I could make a telephone call by
You could just start talking.
Call Mom.
Yeah.
And Mom would be, and I could talk to her.
Just say, "Hello, Mom."
And I wouldn't have a phone or anything.
No. And so you'd have to have some body language so people would know what you were doing. Let's say you're standing at the American Airlines terminal.
Yeah.
And you're calling the Advantage desk and saying, "I've missed my flight. Do you have any seats at 10 o'clock?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you're standing there saying that, somebody's going to look at you like you're one of these crazy.
But not if everybody had the chip, they'd all know what was going on.
Well, but you would do this.
Right. You go there with a little
This
phone.
means I'm not just talking to myself, I'm talking on the phone.
This
and then
sounds
if you're reading the web on the inside of your eyeballs, it would look rude to people. It would look like I'm staring straight through you. But I'm not staring straight through you. I'm looking at the Fox News web page, right? So how do I want people to know that? I would just go like this. You know,
so we're going to have a whole sign language thing of what we're doing. This sounds so unbelievable.
If I'm downloading information.
Devil looking at.
But it's true. It could happen, right?
Well, you see, my article is half serious and it's half satirical. I don't know which half is half, though, because things are converging so quickly, and computers are already such an amazing tool.
But we've checked it out a little further than your article, and the scientists tell us that it is absolutely true and absolutely possible for a human being to have a chip embedded in their system and to have many, many things appear in their mind upon command. So you would say, I need to know the name of the 18th president. Bing.
Not only that, I meet you and I call up your credit report while we're talking.
I thought Bill O'Reilly already had
Look at the beast. Hold up. Oh. Your little radio frequency barcode strip. Shit, another revelation, bro. But yeah, small as a grain of rice.
Sitting in our hands, literally.
That's because some people are getting microchips implanted in their hands. And those chips might be tiny, but their potential is huge.
I mean, you can't even see it really. It's just it's like a little grain of rice right inside there. You see the bump in the light?
That bump is a microchip that tattoo artist Aaron had implanted in his hand.
Getting stuck with a needle isn't pleasant. I mean, there's no question there. But it's not bad. It's easier than giving blood.
He also put a magnet in the other side of his hand for fun. The chip is known as a radio frequency identification device. Aaron uses it for more practical purposes.
I can load a link to any website on there. I can load a message. I can load a phone number. I can load a contact. So it's limitless. It depends on, I guess, what you do, either professionally or socially, what you would want to have on there.
So, who wants to get started?
Showtime Networks profiled several people around the world who are using these implanted microchips in their everyday life. That was quite a cool feeling to see that I could connect with another device. And, that, I guess, makes me kind of a device as well. The device is like one you might have put in your family dog. A scan of the chip identifies the owner. People with these implants could swipe their hand over a scanner to get into a building.
I would never implant none of my animals. I understand. Oh, if it's lost, you can find it. Whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm just do like how I was little. Shit, my dog is gone. I can't find it. Nigga just gone, bro. I mean, I'm not going above and beyond to make. Well, make sure you just build a secure area to where they can't get lost. But kidnappings happen, so there's that. So, but I don't know. I'm just more of a shit. That motherfucker gone, he gone. Shit. I'm not chipping shit.
It could store a security code to unlock a cell phone or keep your credit card information. Implanting the chip is a relatively minor procedure.
And that shit crazy. They got Ghostbusters and Dead Rising right there on it. That's pretty crazy.
You're done by making a small incision in the hand. But doctors warn these implants come with health risks.
So there's always worry of infection. I'd say that's probably the number one risk. There are other things that can happen also. Local reactions, the device can move. It can be implanted into a place that's unsafe, for example, where there's some nerves or arteries. So I think it has to be done in the right context.
There are people now keeping credit card information in the chips, and they use their hand just to pay for things. They don't have to carry anything when they leave the house.
Tattoo artist and body piercer Gentle J. Blundell is considering getting one to help in his business.
It's amazing. I mean, we're living literally in the future.
The FDA has approved the first radio frequency device for human use in the U.S. despite the potential medical problems. There's also the issue of security. Experts say your hand could be hacked, electronically hacked. That is just in case you're going to lose your hand mark. The chips are not encrypted, so the information could be put out and at your risk.
See, I hate when you two had these little pop-up things right here. These little two videos. Like, bro, the video's still going. Still got to see some more stuff in the video, bro. Oh, more revelation stuff. I'm like, bro, like, we understand. Well, man, hold on. Like, I understand the whole prophecy stuff or whatever with the Bible and shit, but I'm like, bro, the motherfuckers that's been running this planet, they got so much mind control over motherfuckers that they can just go, or I don't know how to say this. The prophecies or BS in these holy books, they're so vague and bullshitty to where they to me it's easy to predict shit. Like if I grew up in so and so, in the suburbs or in the hood or some shit, or if I lived in the hood all my life, then I bet you I can predict shit like a dumb nigga gon' so-and-so one of these days, watch. And then when it happens, so what the fuck, am I Nostradamus now? Am I prophet? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel with that. But I'm like, yeah, the evildoers, the Jesuits or the Freemasons or Illuminati or Cabal or Deep State or these higher up police, the shadow government, all these upper ups, motherfuckers, the evilest motherfuckers that stay hidden as good as they can. They pretty much just know how to control the townsfolk, make bullshit sports entertainment leagues that people think is true competitive sport, make these celebrities and athletes and actors and bullshit, when they give opinions, make it seem like they know what they're talking about all the time. And I'm like, bro, okay, so-and-so can put a ball in a hoop good, or throw the football good, or can act and memorize lines good, but this motherfucker's no medical expert. What the fuck? Or like Bill Gates and shit. Like, motherfucker, you ain't, what have you done human anatomy-wise accomplish any? Nigga, you a tech nerd that couldn't even get viruses off of your Microsoft bullshit-ass computers, but now vaccine man now. Get the fuck out of here. It's like Microsoft, microchip. But, and I bet you Bill Gates is all for the microchipping motherfuckers and shit, but I bet you he won't get one. Unless that nigga already a cyborg and shit. But yeah, man, just a little something. Hopefully that opens y'all's mind a little bit, or at least can stimulate thought or get you to think differently, or I don't know, something. Shit. But yeah, y'all be cool. Keep your stress low. Don't be scared of nothing. Be prepared for everything. Peace.